Week 9. I will never do it again. You must know that, James. I will never do it again. Even though sometimes I wonder, just a tiny wonder, a little piece of dust-sized wonder, miniature wonder, you can only see under a wonderscope. What if, what if? What if I had one more magic wallet? What if all the bills got paid? I will never do it again, James. The wonder is very tiny. The what if is too dangerous. So I will never do it again, but I do wonder. I do. Hey, Dad. I'm writing this because I have to. Mrs. Bainbridge is making me write it in her office with the plants. Well, I'm not writing this with the plants. You know what I mean. Well, no, you don't. You don't even know Mrs. Bainbridge. You don't even know why I'm here. You don't know anything. Did you ever know anything? Did you ever think about me? About Mom? About Levi? About how we feel? What we want? I guess you only thought about your car and how fast you would drive it away, away, away. I wish I could drive away, away, away. But even if I could, I wouldn't. Because there are people to take care of, people you left behind. I don't want to write this anymore. Mrs. Bainbridge, there isn't even a place to send it. You can't hear an angry burrito cry when that angry burrito is a baby with a trach, wrapped in a blanket so that his arms and legs can't move, so that you can bend his neck over a towel, so that you can pull the tube from his neck and put in a new, clean one. The angry burrito does not like you when you do this, even when you burritoize him in his favorite spaceship blanket. Even when you whisper a story about dragons and a knight who talk with his hands, the angry burrito turns weird colors while your mom and his nurse work with super fast ninja moves to get that breathing tube switched out 1, 2, 3 fast. The angry burrito stops crying when you give him a bottle, pat his fuzzy head, say, "Good job, Levi, good job, little burrito." The angry burrito drinks too fast. The angry burrito barfs, and the ties around his neck, the brand new ties, get covered in barf, so you have to help switch them out again, and the whole scene starts over, an endless loop, because you have nothing better to do on a Saturday than to make up stories about dragons to soothe an angry burrito. Confession. I ran to Jose's house today, just for 3 minutes, to borrow his math book. Mom knew where I was going. She watched from the doorway. But now I can't think about math. I can only think about other dimensions, like maybe right now our world exists somewhere else, but everyone has bunny ears, or their butts on the front of their bodies. When I go to Jose's house, it's like another dimension. The house is exactly the same as mine, the same rooms and the same places, except it's also exactly different. They have 7 people, we have 3. They have noise and chaos, we do too, but it's all just so different, so different. It's hard for me to figure out who has the best chaos, beeping alarms or screeching sisters, backpacks everywhere or medical supplies, fuzzy baby head or guinea pig running loose. And all of it, is hidden behind the same looking front door, the same looking windows, the same looking garage, a whole different dimension. It's just 3 houses down, and the only real thing we share between the 2 places is this one lousy math book that I can't even concentrate on. Jose's dad bought a car. It's a car he says used to be cool. Now it looks like a giant rusted turtle with no guts inside. T-Man, you can't keep doing this. The box drops at my feet. Don't call me T-Man. A bobblehead falls next to my foot. I don't crush it. I need the trunk for groceries. Her hands on her hips, her jaw clenching. Put this stuff away. The toe of my shoe pushes at the box. Football, shaving cream, random dad stuff. I imagine it on fire. I imagine it on fire in an ocean of lava. I imagine it on fire in an ocean of lava with fireproof sharks circling it. I imagine it on fire in an ocean of lava with fireproof sharks circling it and shooting it with their laser eyes. There are never any groceries to go in the trunk. I say it quietly to the box. Levi starts coughing. Mom goes to him. When I kick the box, more stuff falls out. The suction machine is louder than my kicks. I kick and kick and kick until Mom stops suctioning, until Levi stops coughing. Now I'm in my room. The box is not on fire, and it's not in the trunk, and the bobblehead is not in my hand, and I'm not thinking about Dad and how he sucks even more than the suction machine. You know those super sunny days, the ones that come out of nowhere, where every slant of sunshine bursts through the window blinds, warming up whatever they touch, not too hot, but just right, and you can feel the sun burning on your face, burning in a good way, like if you could stand inside fireworks and not get burned. This fresh squeezed orange juice left on the porch with a box of chocolate donuts and a bag of breakfast tacos with fiery red salsa is making the inside of my mouth feel just like those fireworks, just like that slant of sunshine. Week 10. I know I can't go to Jose's house to help work on the car. Duh, James. I was just mentioning it. That's all. You don't have to always jump down my throat trying to snatch away my words like they're bombs about to tear the world apart. I'm just writing in my journal like I'm supposed to do. Geez. Do you think about every thought I have as breaking rules? Do you think every thought I have is about how to drive you crazy? Your squinched up lips and grouchy eyeballs say yes. Ugh. Could you be more of a tool? That is not a challenge. Baby signing adventure. A DVD left on the mat, seemingly innocent, but like a time bomb, ticking, ticking, ticking. Milk, 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 in a cup, cup, cup. I love, love, love my milk in a cup. More, more, more. Milk in my cup. I love, love, love. More milk in my cup. Someone left this DVD for Levi, but as a punishment for me, right? Because you guys, this is worse than juvie. I'm not even kidding. 5 times he's watched this DVD today. 5 times. Happy leg kicking away. I can almost see the smoke shooting from his ears as that little brain of his works and works. But seriously, baby signing adventure might kill me. For real. My ears will bleed from all those songs. My heart will explode from running to get away from Miss Jill and her pointy talking fingers. But Levi can't get enough. So thanks, whoever left it here, I guess. No, Mrs. B, there is no way, no how, no where, no when that Mom would ever, in 1,000,000 years, allow a benefit to raise money to help us. Because we don't need help. We're just like everyone else, or so she says. I got home from school. Marisol handed me a package, an envelope with padding. Can you fit $1,000,000 in an envelope with padding? I opened it and must have given her a look, because she laughed. What are these? Chains. I can see that, Marisol. For Levi, come here, help me. We burrito-eyed Levi. I whispered the story in his ear, the one about the dragon and the knight who talks with his fingers. Marisol unfastened the fabric around his neck, the ties that hold his trach in place, the ties that get 10 times disgusting whenever he barfs or spits milk, or spits out his milk, or sweats, or all of those things combined. Marisol gently pulled the ties away from the trach, using her other hand to hold the trach in Levi's neck. One slip, one distraction, and the trach could fall out, meaning no more breathing for Levi. Hand me the chains. I handed them over and she measured the perfect fit. Cut right here. I took the wire cutters from the package. I cut right there. Marisol connected the chain through the trach and around Levi's neck. No more yucky ties, she smiled. So easy to clean. I smiled. Look at that cute little neck. Levi smiled. Okay, so not as good as $1 million, but close. There are sharks in my throat, tiny sharks with super sharp teeth, with laser eyes. They are destroying my throat from the inside out. There are trolls in my head, evil trolls, with super heavy hammers, with thundering fists. They are destroying my head from the inside out. It's possible I'm dying, infected with sharks and trolls, but I have a math test today. No rest for the weary. I can hear them downstairs. Mom has that voice, the one she uses when she's really mad, but trying to be calm. I call it to her. I call it her, I will kill you, but in a super polite way voice. Tonight's nurse is getting a full face of, I will kill you, but in a super polite way voice. I hear the words, go bag and organized. Then the fake laugh that is like, I will kill you, but in a super polite way voice's sidekick. The nurse makes a psh noise, and I want to yell, jump back, lady, you're about to get murdered with words. But I stay at the top of the stairs, listening, listening, listening. No one messes with the go bag. It has everything Levi needs if we have to leave the house. Not that he ever does, except for doctor visits or emergencies. Then the go bag is a work of art. Labeled supplies, rescue meds, extra trachs, even a handheld suction thing. You don't touch the go bag. You don't go near the go bag. The go bag is perfection. It's like a tiny hospital in an ugly red duffel. I think the nurse tried to reorganize it. Mistake. That to-go bag is the most perfect thing Dad ever created. Except maybe me. Huh. Week 11. We don't take Levi out a lot because of the germs, you know. Sometimes we have to, though, and that's when we see other people. Dun dun dun. First, the forehead gets wrinkly, then the lips turn down in a frown. The head tilts to the side. Sometimes there's a tsk noise, or a sigh and a head shake. Lots of times there's an I'm sorry. But that's dumb. I mean, come on. Why are you sorry, ugly lady at the grocery store? Did you give Levi a messed up airway? Did you give him a trach? No. That's the one thing I like about you, James. Maybe the only thing. You see Levi all the time, and you never say you're sorry. You wash your hands, you ruffle his hair, you soft punch his tiny baby shoulder and say, "What's up, sir?" Did they teach you how to not say you're sorry? At Probation Officer University, I mean? Or is that just a James thing? Either way, thanks. Thanks for never being sorry, James. Should I call social services? Mrs. B asked me that. I thought she meant because I'm quiet, because my social skills are lacking, because I need a tutor for learning how to talk to people, but that's not what she meant. If your mom is overwhelmed, if there isn't enough food, if it's not safe for Levi, you can tell me, Timothy. There are people and places who can help. And it was like she hit me right in the teeth. She meant like family cops who take away babies and kids and put them in other people's houses. So I was like, no, no, no. And she had to say okay 100 times and I'm sorry 1,000 times. And I think maybe her eyes filled up with tears. It was a little bit crazy, but not crazy enough for social services, I swear. Jose brought over a crumpled picture. Take one turtle, shoot it with a ray gun, and set to enlarge. Remove the turtle's eyes. Replace the turtle's legs with flat tires. Take out all of the turtle's guts. Replace with rusted metal. This is the car Jose and his dad are fixing up. A sad and busted turtle who somehow managed to save his shell but nothing else. How am I supposed to know what a stupid seal puller looks like? What do you do when your dad yells at you for no reason at all? The question came out of his mouth before he realized what he was saying. I said nothing, but my eyes told him to shut his pie hole. My eyes told him to get back on home with his dad in their busted-up turtle car, so he did. And now I feel kind of bad, but not that bad. Jose is here, again, and I'm hiding from him. In the bathroom. He just never stops talking. How much he hates his dad, how much he hates that car, how much he hates his sisters, how much he hates his lunch. I just want to punch him in the mouth, hard. At least you can hate your dad to his face. At least you have time to spend together. At least your sisters breathe through their noses. At least you have a decent lunch. I take back the feeling bad yesterday when I was so grouchy with him. He just doesn't even know. Has zero clues about anything. At least he brought his math book over. He might not know anything about anything, but at least he remembers to bring his books home from school. And at least he knows all the X and Y axis stuff. Freaking Jose. Week 12. What's the story with your face? You have to work on your social skills, James. What's the story with my face? It's filled with sharks and trolls and snot and fire, and now my neck and my knees and my elbows hurt, but at least I don't have a trach, right? I can't really complain about the story my face is telling. It's just a cold. I'm fine. You'd think maybe I'd have the Black Plague the way Mrs. B sucked in her breath when she saw me this morning. I'm fine. It's just a cold. She shook her head, her hair swished. I don't think I've ever seen her hair down before. You almost look like a movie star, Mrs. B, except with more lines around your eyes. No offense. She handed me a card, People's Clinic. Go get checked out, Timothy. Your mom can even take you after work. This place is open nice and late. I shrugged. I didn't say. No nurse tonight. No one to watch Levi. No way we can bring him with us. Maybe I should have. It doesn't matter, though. I'm fine. It's just a cold. I hate wearing a mask. It's already hard to breathe, and the mask makes it worse. I've been trying to stay upstairs, keeping my germs in their own galaxy far, far away. But sometimes Mom or Marisol still need my help. On her way out the door, Marisol called up to me. I staggered downstairs, the zombie formerly known as Timothy. She pressed a box in my hand. Pills. For the flu. They're from last year, but still good. Take them, Timothy. Get better, sport. I hate it when she calls me sport, but I took the pills, even though it's just a cold. The sharks and trolls are battling inside me. Marisol's pills might actually be working. Maybe. I sat with Levi today wearing my mask, sanitizing my hands. The first day in a long time we kind of hung out. I used my short fingers to sign brother over and over, and to fold his shorter fingers to sign brother over and over. Brother. I patted my chest, then showed him the sign. Levi fussed and cried. Brother. I patted his chest, then showed him the sign again. Levi fussed and cried. Brother. I folded my fingers and folded his fingers. He pushed me away. He cried. He needed suctioning. He felt warm. He refused his milk. Oh, little brother, was I hiding from you for too long, or are you getting sick? Please don't have him be getting sick. 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 Please don't have him be getting sick.